What's going on, guys? King here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about all the information that was given to us about the Blackout mode. This was given to us Tuesday, which was yesterday. If you're watching this Thursday or Friday after, this is given us to us September 4th. And this is going to be just talking about all the things about the Blackout mode. It's not necessarily for the beta, but just in general of all the things that's going to be in the actual mode itself. It's not really towards just the beta. It's all about just the whole game mode itself. So if you're new around here, make sure you hit that like button, also subscribe. I just got to give a shout out to all my subscribers and people that watch my videos. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys has been grinding my channel out. I think we got like 7 subscribers in the past week or something like that. A lot of views. I just appreciate you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys. So make sure you hit that like button, also subscribe, hit that notification bell button so you can join the notification squad and also the cave gang squad. I do appreciate you guys so much. Let's get into the video, which is so much ton of information. So the first thing today happened, or yesterday happened, was a lot of YouTubers were getting these small pictures of the map. Now the map really didn't give out too much, but when they took all their pieces and they actually put it together, if you look on the screen, this is Prestigious Key. This is the 2 image out of the 3 that he got. He kind of put it together. You can see at the top there's Raid. Now just take a look at how Raid is actually involved in the map. It's not like them, it's like a landfill and then they just took a map and put it there. I see now what they're trying to do. They're trying to make this huge map, like a huge like city area, and inside this whole city these places belong. And it's just so crazy how they trying to make this map just so like run with each other. It just, they trying to make it so this map looks like everything belongs. And just based off what I've seen of all the pictures and the gifts that other YouTubers got, this map is going to be extremely well put together. It's going to be extremely well put together. Like on this picture here, if you can see that they are approaching like this power plant, but if you look in the back, you can see turbine, and you kind of see how it can kind of flow together. So I'm just loving, based off what I've seen in the pictures of like the map that they showed, this is going to be a really fluent good map, and I cannot wait just to see what it looks like on September 10th. Now let's talk about the new player count. Now about a week and a half ago, there was a leak out that was saying that the player count for Blackout mode is going to be like 50 to 60 roughly. But based off of the Gameinformer interview that they had with Treyarch, the count is now at 80. Now, I think that they're trying to play it safe and try to make it 80 just in case, to see if they can go higher or if they need to go lower, or if 80 is that spot where it needs to stop at, which I kind of like that they're testing. They're trying to see how far they can push before they give it to us on day one, which I absolutely love. And this is the funny thing. This is kind of weird. So Battlefield 5 is going to have 64 players on the map, which is kind of weird. I would think that they can push the 100 because they are used to doing 64 players on the map in general, like regularly on their game modes. So for it to be 64 players on one map, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. I wasn't expecting it. But I guess, hey, they just haven't pushed it yet. They may be going to have a beta for it as well, and they're going to try to push it even more. That's probably just what they're trying to go with now and try to push it up later. But that's kind of weird that Blackout is going to have 80 and try to push for more, but Battlefield 5 is going to do just 64. It kind of felt weird to me, but they actually start talking about the zombies that's going to be on the map. So how the zombies going to work is that it's not going to be just in one spot. It's not going to be like in one spot of the map. I think it's some map that was back at World of War, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a really big fan of zombies or anything like that. So there's a map at World of War where it's going to be on the actual Blackout mode on the map, and there was going to be zombies there. But based off the interview that they said, it's going to be zombies spawning all around the map, and if you kill them, they're gonna drop loot, which is kind of like a movable drop, which is pretty cool. You know, I'm not telling what you get. The zombies may not even drop weapons. They may drop armor, or they may drop, I don't know, specialist guns. I don't know what they may drop, but I don't think they're gonna drop like actual like guns. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool feature. If you look at this picture right here, drops are coming to Blackout mode, just like Fortnite, where you get a drop and it may contain like stuff as in armory. I guess, I don't know what else could be in there, like helmets or something like that. I don't know, energy. I don't know, perks, because they did speak about perks. So it seemed like drops will be coming where you can open it up just like Fortnite. It may contain non-lethal things. They did talk more about the vehicles in the actual game mode. We already know it's gonna be, they kind of gave out specifically what things are going to be. So the ATV is what consists of one driver and one passengers, which obviously I would think that would be more towards the dual matches. The cargo truck, this is what I find very, very interesting. So the cargo truck holds one vehicle and 4 passengers. So I'm starting to believe that the squads is going to be 5 people on the team and not 4, based off some of these information on the vehicles. So the cargo is going to be one driver and 4 passengers. So it seems like it's going to be the most is going to be a solo, dual, and a squad, which is going to be 5 people. The C, which is I think is an inflatable boat, I think, and that's going to be one driver, one passenger. And then the Air Little Bird, which is going to be just like a helicopter, is going to be one driver, again, 4 passengers. So that kind of hints to the squads being 5 people, which is pretty cool. I'm fine with that. If we do the math, I said earlier, I kind of did the math where if they did 80 players and 4 people per team, it'd be 20 teams on the map. But if we stick with the 80 and there's 5 people on each team, it's going to be 16 teams, which is pretty cool. I'm not mad at that. That's pretty cool if you ask me. Now, I kind of want to move on to the interview that David Vonnegut had with Gameinformer. Now, they did this weird interview where they randomly just like asked like 160 plus questions at David Vonnegut, and he tried his best to answer them with giving out a little bit of information, not too much. So they asked him about characters. How many characters will we be able to pick from? He said 22. So it seemed pretty cool. It's not a lot, but that's pretty good amount of people within the past 10 years. That's not bad. The circle will consist of Nova Gas, which I kind of predicted because, you know, the storm in Fortnite is kind of like a rain, a storm. Battlefield 5 is going to have like fire. So kind of Nova Gas was pretty predictable. They will be limited time modes in the actual mode, which I kind of figured that they were going to do. It kind of helps the mode stay fresh for people to keep grinding for stuff like as in outfits or guns and stuff like that. Speaking of guns, there would not be any rare weapons, you know, like in Fortnite they have like the gold or purple scar or the gold purple pump or anything like that. They're going to all be commons. Pretty much you better just know how to use the guns. Pretty much. There are going to be 3 tiers of armor. There's going to be the light, medium, and heavy. So pretty much I think this is going to work like as in the minis, the half shields, and probably a chug jug. That's how I think of it. The clothing, there will be no clothing as in just like, I guess it's like Battlegrounds, I think it is, where you spawn in and you get to go like scavenge for outfits and things like that. It will already be just equip people. You're just gonna have clothes already on, so it's gonna be scavenging like Battleground. There will be specialist weapons. So the way that specialist weapons are going to work is that they're going to be able to be used from anybody. So if you want to use Ruin's grappling hook, grappling, you know what I mean, Ruin's grappling gun, you can actually use it if you have, let's say, the Purifier, or if you have Woods, you can use it. It doesn't matter. So that's kind of cool that kind of went under the radar that specialist weapons will be coming. So I wonder if, like, say, Prophet Tempest from Black Ops 3 would be involved. That's pretty cool if you ask me. It will be in first person. Unfortunately, it will not be third person, which I kind of wish they would have been able. It kind of would have been both, where you can choose if you want to be third person or first person, which I'm not mad at. It's okay. It's cool. It is what it is. If I wanted to play a battle royale in third, I'll just play Fortnite. That's how I see it. And also, this is the most interesting thing that I got from this interview. Now, I told you guys I'm going to go back and watch it again. If I missed anything, I'm going to make another video. But this is the last thing that kind of caught my eye based off of the questions that they were asking him. They asked him, they asked Vonnegut if 80 was the last amount of count that they were aiming for, as in 80 people on the map. Vonnegut explained at the moment that's where it's at, but they're aiming for 100 or 115. So this is telling me that they're trying to push the highest that they can get. And I think over the time of the week of the beta, the number 80 is going to go up to 90 to 100, and they're going to keep going up until the 17th when the beta ends. And I honestly think that they can pull it off. I think they're going to find a way to make the servers be able to handle all the people and all this other shenanigans, but I honestly think that they can do the 115 people on the map. The map is huge. To me, I think the map is going to be extremely big. 80 people is not going to be enough. These maps are going to take forever. Even with the ring of Nova Gas closing in, it's still going to be too much big of a map to actually have fast-paced games, but that's just the information that was revealed to us Tuesday, September 4th. I'm going to be looking at the Twitter, looking at Charlie Intel website, see if any more information comes out today, which you'll be watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell button and like the video. Make sure you're part of Cave Game, and we're going to grow strong. I got a video coming out just talking about my new plans for the channel. Please hit that like button and subscribe so you guys can see that video. Also, you can follow me on my social media pages. On Twitter, it's GK__King_, and my Instagram page is Gamerzkave. You can find me over in those platforms because I like to hang out, talk, and joke around with all my subscribers and my friends. You guys can catch me there. Until next time, King out.